Cheers, always.
Yay.
One day we'll do a tequila testing, but
We sure will.
Of a work day.
Yeah, well, I could have done it. I need to re-up. So this whole wall is going to be a bar sit. I might leave the table. People can't see this right now. So anyways,
I love it. It's super cute.
welcome to Bring Something to the Table. This is Shelby.
I'm Leslie.
It's been a hell of a week.
Yeah, and it's Tuesday?
Yeah.
Or Wednesday. Yeah. No, it's already.
No, I think it's Tuesday.
It is.
I think it's Tuesday. Well, I guess like the last time that we talked. It's just been a lot.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
A lot going on for everybody. Do we want to talk about what we're bringing to the table today?
Yes, because that is kind of our goal, is to every day, either amongst ourselves or what we have for expectations of other people, is level it up, bring something to the table. And today I would say, go ahead.
Oh, shit. Or shoot. We're not explicit in the Apple Podcast. So shucks. What I'm bringing to the table today, I think last time what I said would have been better for now. I'm rambling because I am like absolutely ripped on caffeine right now. I think that what I'm bringing to the table today is finally liking how my bangs look. So go look on our YouTube to see this video, the recording of us actually podcasting, if you want to see my bangs, or on our Instagram.
Yeah.
But I got bangs. They weren't crisis bangs, I don't know, a month ago or something like that. And they were just really short. I looked like a ninny. And now I feel like I'm finally like figuring out how to like style them so I don't look like an absolute jackwagon.
I think they look cute. They look cute before. You always look cute.
Oh, thanks. I don't feel cute. I also feel like I smell right now. So sorry if you can smell me.
Fortunately, I don't have a sense of smell. So
perfect.
I'm not sorry about that.
Fortunately for me. So yeah, I'm learning how to style my own hair as a 35-year-old.
That's amazing because I still don't know how. I still go and get blowouts. Thank you. Dry bar.
Not sponsored, but open to it.
Not sponsored, but because I love it. And I really find it's a need, not a want, because it lasts, like I can go a week with a little dry shampoo. And I'm telling you, like, to try to tame the craziness myself doesn't work. I need one more arm and a whole host of products, and I can't do it. So
it looks really good.
The fact that you style your hair cutely, always, like with the curling iron and blow dry.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Thinking about cutting it.
What?
Thinking about it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what's going to happen. It's either cut it shorter or like short or go bleach blonde. So something's going to happen.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm ready for it. How short have you worn your hair before?
Oh my God. I've had like a bob, like right under my chin before in college. And I didn't think it was cute because I was like a little bit heavier and like younger. So my face had more like roundedness to it. And looking back on pictures, I looked like a toe. So, which leads us into our episode for today. Body image.
Body image. Yes, which is why I was trying to think of the word. But last week I used grace, and then I was going to use it again today, but I don't know that that's the right word. I've only had one Nespresso today. Perhaps I need more.
I've had enough for everybody.
But today is my 4th week, just getting back into working out after a 2.5-year hiatus, trying to go through some health issues, trying to figure stuff out. We haven't figured everything out, but I finally took the plunge. And I didn't feel great going in there. But I was like gentle on myself because I was there. So I was just trying to be like, I showed up. I'm not firing at 100%, but I was there.
No one's firing at 100% in the beginning. Even like when you're in it, I feel like it's hard you have so much other stuff going on in your life. Like it's hard to compartmentalize all of that and then go for a hour workout, 2-hour workout, whatever, and just give it your all when you know you have stuff afterwards too.
Excellent point, because that is what was happening. Also in my head, I was thinking about all the things I needed to do, and then I felt guilty that I was there, but I was like, no, I need to be strong and get my body back into shape because I mentally and emotionally feel so much better.
Yeah.
But then I decided to wear an outfit that I probably shouldn't have today because my body's not quite there. So I felt super conscientious because I go to like a private gym. And so the group settings are like 4 gals, 4 or 5, and then there's those of us who do the private. So fortunately we were in the back, but I was like, oh, everyone looks so great. And my belly was sticking out, my shirt was coming over the belly. It was just a whole mess.
Who cares?
Well, that's what I know. That's
You
how we
care?
are at body image. Yes.
Yeah.
But I also felt a little bit frumpy in that. Like I've always enjoyed exercising and being fit because it just brings out so much confidence in other areas. But
Yeah.
I was super self-conscious today. So struggling with that. My body was just cracking in every joint possible. It was really weird, including like my quads. I don't know what was happening. And
Quads are cracking.
everything was cracking. And then mentally just going, oh, I shouldn't be here. I should be home working and doing other things.
No one talks about the mental workout that you have to do just to get yourself to show up to the gym.
Yeah. Right. Because everybody, yes. Because once you get there, you're okay. But like trying to get yourself there is like kudos for anyone who just shows up.
Yeah. What I've found like that helps me, I've taken a little bit of a break from running, but like when I get like a jolt and I'm like, all right, I'm going to run. I literally just put my sneakers on, grab my headphones and I run out the door because I'm like, if I take a second to like fill up my water bottle or like grab a new shirt, then I'm not going to do it. So
Hi, Cash has returned.
You can hear Cash panting in the background.
Our fur baby mascot. We love him.
Always breathing his hot breath everywhere. I love you. Go lay down. So yeah, it's like you have to, there was one Peloton instructor that I follow, Jess Sims is her name. And she said, the hardest part is done. You're here. Now just like do it. Do what you can. And I believe that.
Yes, I think that's great. Especially, gosh, when it comes to running. I'm not a runner, don't want to be a runner. It's not my thing. So I love watching you document that and just being out there and trying because
it's not pretty.
But you're moving.
I guess. I'm going to run today. I think I've taken like maybe a full month off. Just because I didn't freaking feel like it. And I'm not going to be hard on myself for that. But I have like the desire to do it again. So I think I'm going to do that today and it's going to be awful. Physically, it's going to be awful. Like my knees hurt so bad when I take such long breaks in between, but I'm going to do it and that's all that counts.
That is really, that's all that counts. I think that when you with body image and then of course us being in different like generations also, we definitely didn't talk about these things. There was no support. Your moms didn't talk about anything.
God, no.
If anything, they gave more criticism, I would think. And then we just really grew up in like this 80s era of MTV. And so like everybody that you saw online in that way were like perfect and thin and the models. And I think we're starting to get into a different realm and generation where people are more accepting and different body types are great. And you've got the wonderful campaigns like with Dove soap where everybody's a different color and shape and size and different models are coming out now more, which I think is still silly. Like I don't like the plus size or whatever category they put people in. Like
no, I'm considered plus size.
Really?
Yeah. And like right now I'm probably like a size 8, I would say. And that's considered plus size.
Oh my gosh.
That would have affected me so much more 10 years ago, even like 5 years ago, maybe. But now I'm just like, all right, like, cool. I can be a model. That's what I hear now. It's like, oh, so I can be a model. But it's insane the measurement of beauty and like what is considered beautiful and what is considered like sexy and desirable, I feel like is so skewed. And if you just look at like how much it's changed over the years, like Kate Moss used to be like the ideal and she was cocaine thin is what like people would call it and had like no boobs. Like her body type was just not something that's feasible for like structurally for like someone like me.
Right.
Like I couldn't even like if I starved myself, if I like worked out a million hours, like I still would never look like that.
No, our bodies are so different and we
I
have
don't
to
wanna
come to a
look that
place.
way.
Yeah, we accept it. Did you watch the was it a Netflix or maybe it was Apple TV, the Victoria's Secret
No.
series? Oh my
No.
gosh, it was really good. I think it was only like 2 or 3 episodes, so really quick watch. Also horrible because there's a whole Jeffrey Epstein connection that I didn't realize was there. But when Victoria's Secret started, it was by this woman. And so it was just kind of like a nice, comfortable loungewear for whatever body types. And then it was sold to a man in Ohio, just like the song says. And then it turned into this unrealistic expectation of extraordinarily thin women with giant boobs and, again, just distorted body image.
Anything that is given or sold to a man in Ohio is like the biggest red flag.
Well, 100%. Because really, I mean, why were men out there deciding what was good lingerie, what
Right.
people should look at? Like, that's just what they wanted, and their jacked up, distorted minds. But that's not what we would
Like,
want.
just-
And then you're telling us this is what we need to wear.
Yeah. Nice try, buddy.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I kind of like, not to get like into the weeds of like the political stuff going on, but like that's just been the vibe. Like my entire life is just like men trying to tell women like how to act, how to look,
Mm-hmm.
how to behave, and like what to do in every aspect of our lives. And then you realize like, wait a second, I have the power. Like you're not the one that can should be telling me how to act or what to do. Like that's my decision.
Yes, but I think you nailed that on the head. I think that's the fear. I mean, I have so many opinions about men that they are just inferior creatures in some way. Don't come after me because I do know there's some good ones. I have a great one. I'm meeting more incredible men as I go through my life. But
Yeah.
yes, so many just and male doctors. I'm just having that encounter now where I've gone through one after the other who don't listen to you and don't understand women. How could you possibly understand a woman's body when you are a man?
You literally don't have our parts.
No, you don't understand any of the hormonal changes, any of the body challenges, none of it.
Yeah. And having friends go through like reproductive type stuff, like friends having kids and like trying to have children, I've heard through them like the stories of like how archaic the whole process almost is.
Mhm.
Like now, like for me, I'm 35 and I would be considered a geriatric pregnancy, which is rude. First of all, let's come up with another name. I don't know. And also like,
Well, I think it's also called high risk if you're over 35.
well, that's a nicer way to put it.
Yeah.
But
Geriatric.
that's what they've called it. And so like the additional, yes, you get like additional care and whatnot, but it's all still very like cold and sterile and
Yeah.
like not maternal at all, which is crazy because like you're literally having a child. So
Mhm.
shouldn't it feel like kind of warm and fuzzy and stuff? But I feel like that's probably something that was figured out by men too. Not to be like a men hating podcast, but like
it took a turn.
it's a
But-
fact.
Yes, absolutely it was. I mean, men were in that profession and physicians. They were in all of the professions before
Yeah.
women came around. I mean, let's think about suffrage and when women were able to vote. I mean, men have just been dominating. I think now they're starting to fear that. But I also want to like have a disclaimer of yes, we want to embrace our bodies. We both do. And we're not afraid to get some Botox or other things that make us feel good.
No, I
So,
love it so much.
I think it's a balance, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. And my thing is like I don't know, I feel a certain way for the younger generation of females that have like social media and the Kardashians is like their influential
Right.
body type, which the thing that upsets me the most is like those sisters are not saying like, yes, I've had butt implants put in, removed. I've had lip filler. They're not saying like what they've done. So these girls are thinking like, this is how, like, I want to strive to look like this naturally.
Mhm.
And it's just not possible. They don't even look like that naturally. Like look
No.
back at the pictures of what they looked like as like teenagers. So I get lip filler because I like how it makes me look and feel, not because I want big lips like Kim Kardashian. And I get Dysport in my forehead because like it makes me happy. It's not for other people. Like none of it's for other people anymore.
Do you think that, but do you think that you were influenced by any models or anything that you've seen on social media in order to do that?
I think that no, for the neurotoxins, I just started to notice like my job pisses me off. And I started seeing my reflection in my laptop and I could see the like 11 lines between my eyebrows. And so I was like, all right, finally, like, let me just give this a try because it's not permanent. It wears off in 2 to 3 months. So I was like, this is something I can commit to and see if it works.
Yeah.
The lip filler, I think I just liked how it made people's lips look like very smooth, very hydrated, and just like it changes the structure of your face a little bit and it brightened my eyes up. So I think it was a little bit of that. I saw other people that had it and I liked how it looked. So I was like, I'm going to try this. And again, it's not permanent. So
yeah, so it'll go out. Anyway, I think that's, gosh, did we talk about this in the last one where I was talking about the hollows of my eyes and then decided to try because I didn't know what it was and I thought I was tired or I thought I was dehydrated and nothing was working. And then I got some fillers and I was like, I don't look 30 anymore, but I don't look dead. So that was, I enjoyed that.
So with like the gym stuff and that being an all-female gym, is that right? Do you feel like that like lessens the stress of like showing up, not having guys there? Or does it make it worse because you're comparing yourself more?
No, and I am not somebody who's innately a jealous person. I never look at a woman and go, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Why don't I look like her? I want to look like her. I want that body or whatever. I do look at, like, my trainer has great definition on her thighs, which is something I've always like strive to have. So I can look at that and go, I appreciate that on you. What exercise are you doing so I can try to do that? So I don't know. I personally feel a sense of comfort in it's a woman-owned gym for women, and they do a lot of breath work and mindfulness, and there's some yoga components to it. They'll do like a new moon plunge, like cold plunge with a hot sauna, and I like the spiritual aspect that they have too. I mean, everyone looks amazing, and I know I'll get there at some point, but nobody's over the top. These are everyone's in great shape, but nobody is
ripped.
I mean, I guess because I did belong to a different gym that was kind of like that, and so I don't think any of the women there ate, and all they did was work out, and it was just not a. And then there's the men are looking at the women. It just felt like the Nikki vibe. It was not my thing.
Yeah, I've been to gyms like that. But also, like, side note, now that I'm, like, dating again, allegedly, TBD, though, I was talking to a friend who goes to one of the bigger gyms, the nicer, bigger gyms out here in Denver, and I was like, there's so many cute guys there, like, I don't dress, like, in the cute gym stuff necessarily, I'm, like, in sweatpants and, like, a baggy t-shirt, but, like, no one talks to me, like, no one's coming up to me and talking to me.
Well, are you wearing your earbuds, though?
Sometimes.
I mean, I think there's kind of a known courtesy about that, right?
Gym rules. Unspoken gym
Some
rule.
people are.
Yeah, I don't know why I brought that up. But the boys. Having boys there. Yeah. Because, like, you would think it would be a good place to, like, meet people, whether it's, like, a guy or, like, friends or something.
Right, because it's, like-minded people.
Yeah.
Something in common.
Maybe it's just me. They don't want to come up to. I don't know. But I don't go there anymore, so. Yeah. Gyms are tough.
But I gave off a vibe when I belonged to that other gym. Like, I was there and I was working out. Yes, there were some cute men there, but I did not want to be spoken to. So I think.
I wonder what vibe I give off. It could be either way. Because, like, sometimes I think I'm being nice and people are like, are you mad at me? Like, no, it's just me. So, I don't know. But I like the idea of, like, it being a by women for women kind of thing. Because also I feel like at these big gyms that are, like, multi-gender, sometimes they have stuff that like you don't know how to use or like isn't right for your body or like where you're at in your fitness journey. So, having someone like tailor it to you specifically is
because they can be intimidating. It's kind of to walk up to a machine and you're trying to like watch people from the side. It's like, okay, let's look at what they're doing. How do they change the seating position on that? And then let me try to replicate that.
The number of times I've changed the seat or like the back on like a weight thing and like flew backwards afterwards. I'm just like, whatever.
Well, you are petite, so I would imagine that you should be adjusting the size levels of things.
You think I'm petite?
Yes.
Oh, thanks. I'm 5'4".
No, you're petite. Isn't average is like 5'6"?
Really?
And I'm giant at 5'8", I think.
I'm giant. I think I'm just small. My sister's like 5'1". She's a little peanut.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's little. I didn't get that. But this is all why I go to classes, so I don't have to deal with the equipment setup. Like the step gym and the dance stuff, even pole dancing. I want to do that again.
Pole dancing is super fun. We should look into doing kind of a small group class because one, yes, I want to do pole dancing again. Alicia and I did that for a little while. And then we had to like test to go to the next level. And we were like, peace out. We
gotta go. I test enough for other things in life.
5 classes was enough, but it was super fun. I also want to do the aerial yoga thing. And I know there's a place in my neighborhood where they will do private sessions also. I think that would be a fun.
I'll watch you do that one.
Really?
I'll try most things, but that one, I just feel like I'll get wrapped up and not be okay.
You know, you're right. As you're talking about it, I'm starting to get some anxiety. Like if it was wrapped around my foot and I couldn't get myself out of it. Have you seen, this was in a show that we were watching the other day, those finger pull things are like paper and you put your fingers in
Chinese finger trap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Oh, you think that's what's going to happen?
Yes. I'm going to get like stuck and then I'm going to get like more raveled up because these things happen to me. I'm extraordinarily klutzy. And then I might just have a heart attack. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I would try it once, but it just isn't, I also get very motion sick. So I feel like if I get in some kind of spin,
yes.
I'm.
You don't want to throw up. No,
don't on everybody.
No, nobody would like that.
No. But pole dancing, yes.
Yes.
The one class that I took at the place down the street was so fun. And everyone was so nice. There was even like this girl and her boyfriend that were taking it together. Like, I don't know what they were up to, but like, live your life. I support whatever you want to do. But like, there was just things that I didn't know. Like they gave you this stuff that you put in your hand that dries it out. So it's not like slippery down the pole. And it just like feels cool to be able to do something.
Oh my gosh. Mad kudos to those folks who do it, because men and women who do it, because to use your body weight and pull yourself up and your core is just insane. It takes a lot. Yeah.
I watched Hustlers after that. Hustlers with J-Lo.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah, that was a really good movie, but she is insane. Like the way that she can like crawl up and down the pole. I don't know.
Well, it's so funny that you bring her up because that's who I was going to kind of start this with. Also,
Jennifer Lopez,
because she is, you know, when you were talking about the Kardashians, J-Lo is my age exactly, and she is just gorgeous. Now, I think she works out a lot, and she has the money to have also a private chef, and so if you have all these tools around you, you can look amazing. I'd like to think that she doesn't do any fillers, but you know,
that's a lie. That is a bold-faced lie. The woman says that she just like puts olive oil on her face and drinks like a lot of water, which I just find is rude and inconsiderate, because we know you have like
share the secrets. I mean,
just be
we
honest.
Should dish on that if somebody's interested.
Yeah. Megan Fox was actually on Call Her Daddy, another podcast with Alex Cooper, and she talked top to bottom, was like, this is everything I've had done. She's like, what do I care? I'd rather people know, like they're going to talk about it anyways. So I'm just going to tell you what I've had done so you have the truth. And it's not even as much as people have said. So it's like, what is everyone doing out here?
But why do we feel compelled to make those judgments and to say things about people? Right? I
don't know.
Like, who cares what women have had done and why do they feel?
I was also talking to an instructor at one of the fitness studios that currently work at about this one guy that comes in to classes, which it's a type of class that like not men don't usually take it. And he made a comment to the instructor about another girl in the class and like about her body and how different she looked now. Like she used to be rail thin when he first started taking the classes with her, and now she looked like she gained a little bit of weight. And he was like, I was going to ask her if she's like expecting. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
God. Oh my God.
God, buddy. Like, keep your opinions to yourself. It's not your body. Well, I'm not going to comment on how weird your calves look or like whatever. But like, you don't know if she had an eating disorder at the beginning, like when he first, like you have no idea what somebody's like story is. So just like, just don't.
Well, but would you walk up to her though and say, oh my gosh, you've been working really hard and you look amazing? Or is that not?
I would tell someone they look amazing or like they look really strong or like something like that. Because like I know that for myself, when I receive compliments where people are like, oh, you look like you've lost some weight. Like, excuse me? Like, first of all, thanks. But what did you think I looked like before? And like, sometimes I haven't done it like the healthy way, like a way that's like conducive to maintaining it.
Right.
So
lifestyle change. Yes.
That could fuel my fire even more. If someone's like, oh, you look skinny. I'm like, I'll show you skinny. You just wait a couple weeks and see like how skinny I can get. So I don't know. I think I'm more careful now with how I tell people compliments about their bodies and like their looks. But that just comes with experience, I think.
Yeah.
And age.
And
not giving a heck about what other people think.
Well, when you see my cellulite under my arms go away, and this summer when I wear a sleeveless top, please give me a compliment and be like, dang, that cellulite's gone. Not really.
Tricep. I can see your tricep.
I can see your tricep. Yes, yeah. I would appreciate that.
Yes, I will do that. I think you look great as you are, but I understand wanting to improve yourself.
Yes. My body image.
Yeah. And I think that's enough for now.
I think so.
We talked about a plethora of things. It was. Whether they're appropriate or not, who's to say?
It goes off the rails, but then I think we can like reeve it back in. And
I like to think so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Hopefully you like all the feathers going on if you're watching this on the YouTubes.
We do like a feather.
Love a feather.
And a pink. We did not mean to dress. I did not know that she painted this wall pink.
No.
So I
just wear pink. Yeah. And I put this on intentionally, so I matched everything that's happening. Thank you so much. We hope you have a great day.
Thanks so much. And you always have a seat at our table.
Oh, yeah. Come sit with us. You can sit with us.
And that's a wrap of another episode of Bring Something to the Table.
We hope you enjoyed diving into the wild world of candid conversations with us.
Remember, you can catch all of our episodes on your favorite podcast platform.
And if you love what you heard, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review.
And your support means the world to us.
So until next time, keep embracing the messiness of life, keep seeking those shared experiences, and always remember,
you deserve a seat at our table. Bye.
Bye.